Yes, guys, we're live back on SFeatleyTV. It's time for the hot off the press show. So make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribe right now. Right, let's do this.
Balotelli, Aguero! Premier League champions 2016, Leicester City!
Hope to see you soon. Well done. Bye-bye.
Cazorla, Giroud again, Joe Wilson! It's Gerrard. That's a great strike! McCracken getting closer. To the centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent! Van Persie arriving. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Robin Van Persie!
Yes, guys, we're live back on SFeatleyTV. Sorry for being off air all week. I've not been fully well off. In also a good place as well. So, but we are live. We're back. Hot off the press show, because there's only one thing we can talk about, really. And mate, it's an interview that's gotten thank fuck it's got nothing to do with Arsenal for once. It's never usually Arsenal. Do you know what? I'm gonna turn that green screen off. It's not helping at all. I'll try and get it better for next time. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, it's an interview that's really pissed me off, to be honest. It's pissed a lot of Man United fans off, unless they rather follow Cristiano Ronaldo. And obviously, it's Cristiano Ronaldo's interview where parts you can understand, parts you can see where it's coming from, but there's other parts where he's totally out of line. Right, and also, so yeah, it's just it. Yeah, it's really wound me up. Really has. Right, let's get into the chat first off. Got Miss Melina is become a YouTube member for Featly Warrior. Thank you so much, Mel. Right, I knew you were gonna do this beforehand, but thank you. I'm glad to hear you're home. You're so much better, right? And yeah, you just make sure you get yourself better first, and then we'll do some content together. Absolutely, right? Big up Football Forever. How you doing, mate? Vamos. United are going Ronaldo. I like that one. I don't think anyone is doing Ronaldo now at Man United, unless they're Ronaldo fan. Cristiano Ronaldo to Arsenal. Hell no. Hell no. No. I've been proven right, to be honest. I always said I preferred Messi. He's more humble with it, right? You can't argue that they're the best two on the planet. Sorry. They're the best two on the planet. You can't argue that over the last 16 years. But there's a way of acting, and I've always said from the minute he started, he's got an arrogant attitude. Right? It's arrogant. And he proved it. He proved his true colours, right? would you see Messi going out and doing an interview like this? Would you see Messi go where when he left Barcelona? Did he call out the owners for misrepresenting the club? Did he do this? No. Did he call out the manager? You know? No. The reason he did this interview is because he knew he's finished and he can't accept it. He can't accept it. Right? Well, there's certain things in life you have to accept, bruv. Right? A lot of things. Right? And you're just accepting you can't kick a football around anymore. Come on, mate. Like, serious. Like, now, in terms of what about the board and saying about him going to pre-season while his child was ill in hospital, I know Arsenal, I know Man United's board shit, but I don't think they'd be that heartless. Surely not. And if so, right, why ain't, here's another thing. I'm glad Simon Jordan on TalkSport said this to Piers when he came on. Piers Morgan, you're a prick. You're a hypocritical prick. You sat on GMB, which lost you your job, this thing, over Meghan Markle, yeah, and asked her to call out exactly who said these racist things about her newborn child in the royal family. You said that, yeah? They have to name them. So why aren't you doing that for Ronaldo? Why is it Ronaldo doesn't have to explain or call out who said he can't go to the pre-season tour, right? Because of his ill daughter, sorry. Why can't he say that, but you get Meghan Markle to say this, that, and all the other? Right? Hypocrite. Because you love Ronaldo and you don't like Meghan Markle. Simple. So you do one and one for the other. Favoritism. And that's the only reason he's got this interview is because he's friends with them. Right? And it's not an interview either. It's not an interview. It's just him having a chance to, like, a miss that and a moan. Because what? Ten Hag tongue. Oh, Ten Hag's dropped you. Oh, shame. But Thierry had to be dropped eventually. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, the R9. All these players were eventually dropped by big teams and they eventually retired. They still got great careers after it. Right? Now, Wayne Rooney was class. Absolute class. Now, so I don't agree with some of the things he said, but I don't really care. Right? Say what he says. Don't really bother me. You know what I mean? Like, when Rooney was class. Right? That's a way to react. That's a way to respond. Right? Same with Bruno Fernandes. Right? But everyone gives him criticism that the other day about Garnacho and what he was saying about Garnacho. Then he's completely said, I'm focused on Portugal right now. Slam dunk. Bang. No. So there you go. It proves it yet again. Yeah, Ronaldo, I'm sorry. You are finished. No club is going to want you now, man. You might as well retire now, right? If Man United wanted to, if Ten Hag is properly backed, he would do what Fergie did to Keane when he came out in an interview so many years ago. Drop. If this was Ferguson, he'd be on the phone like that. To Ronaldo, said, I know you're in Qatar. Do yourself a favour, mate. Don't bother coming back. Your contract's terminated. Simple. Bang. Done. Right? Not this silly statement that Man United, oh, we're looking at steps. No, just fucking get rid of the contract. Get rid of it. Said, fuck off. Don't want you. Right? You've made your bed, lie in it. And then I'd love to see him getting in a big club that gets him in Champions League football, because that's what he wants. Like, Man City ain't going to take him. Arsenal are going to be in Champions League next season, the way it's going. So Arsenal won't take him. Right? Hell no. Why would Conte go? Why go to Spurs? No. Chelsea, if they're going to be in there in the top 4 race, no. Liverpool, no. Of course not. Arch rivals. But then again, he only has loyalty to himself, so you never know. But PSG, they won't want him. Nah, because he's too much of an hassle. Juve, they've had their hassle with him. They're playing much better now because they're not focused on him. Real Madrid's been in Real Madrid. Barcelona won't take him because he's been in Real Madrid. Like, you ain't going nowhere, mate. You're going nowhere. You are finished. Finished. Right? You might be good in a lower league, in a team in the Premier League, but you are not good enough to play at the top level anymore. Face it. We all got to face it at some point. We all get old. Right? You'll all get old. Right? There's certain things I have to accept. Right? That doesn't mean I'm going to throw my toys out the pram every 5 seconds because it doesn't go my way. Honestly. Jesus Christ. Honestly, have some perspective, bruv. Everything he said is nothing apart from the truth. But I don't agree to do now, as he should have done it after he left money. But clearly he did now, just showed he knew. Get rid of it. Yeah, well, Ronaldo wants out of his contract. Simple as that. He knows Man United aren't going anywhere anytime soon, so he wants out. He knows he ain't got the time to sit around and hope he gets top 4 next season. So that's why he's spitting his dummy out. Right? Plus the fact that Ten Hag knows he can play him. He can't usually play him because every time they do, they end up losing or drawing. Right? They don't have a good game at all. Right? Sorry. Like, in terms of the Glazers, well done. Tell us something you already don't know. Well done, bruv. Yeah, we already know about the Glazers. The Man United fans know all about the Glazers. They don't need you fucking telling them. We really don't. They already know they don't give a fuck. It's the same as Kroenke doesn't give a shit. Right? His son probably does because now he's more of a director, but his dad don't. Otherwise, he'd come and visit us, wouldn't he? Like, see the state of Arsenal, wouldn't he? No. Like, sorry. If same as FSG, for example, they want to get shareholders in so they don't have to take the controlling stake, so they don't have to spend so much money in the transfer window. That's exactly why they've done it. Right? They knew they've got to rebuild the side, but they don't want to use their money to do it with. Simple. They've got the money to do it with anyway. They've made, what, 4 billion out of 400, and only bought it for about 400 million. That's a hefty profit. So they can use some of that to Liverpool's advantage. But no, we will decide and actually put a shareholder in, controlling stake, and then they can put the money in the club. Simple. But it's as simple as that. We already know about the Glazers. We don't need him telling us. Right? So that part's obsolete. The daughter thing, if that's the truth, name the executive. Woodward. Was it Woodward? Was it Richard Arnold? Mudrick? Is it one of them? Either one of them. Tell them. Don't just say the board or executive. That could be fucking anyone. Just fucking say who it is. It's not stupid. It's not hard. Like, and show receipts as well. Like, this guy I got here, screenshot. Here it is. He texted me, said, "We want you to preseason tour." Like, or just say, this guy was the one who said it, and I have the messages to prove it if he says he doesn't. Right? They're on the phone. Simple. But we have to believe what he says. Why? You're saying that your playing's good enough to be in the Man United squad, when clearly Man United have been playing better without you. Right? So you already know that fact's deluded. And that fact's a lie. There you go. Yeah, hey, for Cristiano. Oh no, mate, he's gone. Evening, Stephen. All hit the likes and subscribe. Big up, Stephen. Yeah, get your opinion in. Like, I'm gonna put opinion in a poll up actually. Ah. By the way, the sub count has just jumped massively. Whoever got us to 1.4, I can't thank you enough. Right. That response has been incredible. Was right to do this interview. Sorry, I just got to work out how it is. Add an option. There you go. Bang. There you go. There's a poll out for you. Ronaldo is nothing but a complete arse. United should just get a shot of him. And as of Piers Morgan, he talks nothing but drivel. I never believe a word he says. Fair point, mate. By the way, I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. Just put the link in the chat now. I'm going to pin that. That's a pin comment. So there you go. Yeah, let us know. So one vote already for obviously the Glazers. I probably should have put in this. You shouldn't have done it at all. But there you go. It's mate. It's just, I don't know, man. This game, the guys just pissed me off, mate. It really is. It's in this position that I'm in. You're moaning about football, really? Surely you'd have some perspective after you've lost your baby son, which is tragic, right? And we have the deepest sympathy for, right? And your daughter's in hospital. Surely that would give you some perspective on life. Clearly, it hasn't. Clearly, it hasn't. It hasn't. Simple as that. He is not a GOAT. Messi is the GOAT, not him. I don't care. I don't care if Man United fanboys think this is a fucking problem. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Messi is better. End of story. Simple as. And honestly, I don't really want Argentina to win the World Cup for reasons I'm not going to get into. But if they are going to, I'd so want it to do it on Messi's last World Cup. Absolutely. Right, rub it. And do you know what? It would be great if Portugal were in the final as well. Just rub it straight in Ronaldo's face. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Like, simple as that. Yeah, you won a Euros. I want a World Cup. Yeah, bruv. Well, we'll wait and see if Argentina actually play as a team this time, not relying on Ronaldo all the time. Because that's what they did last time. In 2014 World Cup. If you remember the advertisement before that World Cup final, it was Germany versus Messi. That's the whole media, and Argentina put it out as Argentina, and because they were so reliant on Messi, it came down to, it literally was the final that was called Germany versus Lionel Messi, not Argentina. Yet they had Higuain, they had Otamendi, they had Zabaleta, they had Mascherano, great players in there, right? That could easily win the final anyway, but it was all about Messi. Messi had to do it. If they play as a team, which Messi would want them to do, I'm guaranteeing they'll probably be in the final in this World Cup if they play as a team. We'll wait and see. Not saying he's the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Yeah, cool. I respect Messi a lot more than Ronaldo. I do respect what Ronaldo has achieved in the game, but his attitude, could we just take a moment to acknowledge Germany's debutant? So, no, I have not seen him. James, how you doing, bruv?
Yeah, not bad, Stephen. You?
Yeah, getting along.
Good.
Yeah, like, what's your take on this Ronaldo madness?
I'm not surprised with half of his comments. He's as I just said there, I said earlier, he's an absolute arse. I mean, certain points I do sympathise. I mean, obviously losing his kids was obviously we all understand. We all get it.
Obviously.
Understand that. And some of his frustrations at the club, i.e. the owners. But he's making it all about him. That's the problem. He's making it all about him, which has been his problem over the years. So
I mean, we don't usually get it on the main news about football opinion, but it's been on the main ITV news tonight.
And now you hear in the news he could be the rumours are he could be sacked.
Yeah, if this was Fergie, he would be immediately on the phone and said, "Don't bother coming back."
Yeah, I mean he didn't mess around with
Go take a
Beckham.
vacation.
You remember David Beckham? You remember where he kicked the boots and hit Beckham in the face? He wasn't happy with Beckham at the time.
Roy Keane did an interview for MUTV. He then left Man United.
Yeah,
because Fergie thought he then was bigger than the club.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. No one is bigger than any club.
You're saying Alex Ferguson brought you to Man United. He didn't brought you to be like this. Trust me.
No, well, and without Alex Ferguson, he wouldn't be the player what he is today. Well, over the years, in the first place.
To me as well, is that like I don't actually believe it's Ferguson, right? Because I bet you Man City, they were saying, we'll get you to sign, but we're not paying 500 grand a week. Bullshit. Right? And Man United, because they were panicked that Man City were about to take him, they went, we'll give you 500 grand a week. I know it's cheaper than 700 grand a week. We'll give you,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, and all the shavings and everything. Right? So he took that instead. So it's a money thing. And he talks about football being about money. What are you doing then? Like,
I know.
how have you marketed yourself?
I know. It's just ridiculous.
You've marketed yourself as CR7, right? You sell links. You sell Shoreman fucking hair gel. You share fucking... You sell night boots. You make money from football. So what are you moaning about?
I know. It's just...
It makes sense.
I know.
I'm like...
Well, the way the world is, does anything make any sense?
I said, but the Glazers don't care. Well done. Like, we ain't worked that one out.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, mate. Mate, I'm just glad it's not Arsenal for once. You know what I mean? Like, everyone compared it to even sort of the Aubameyang situation, right? But the Aubameyang situation is like, even then, I'm Arteta out, but I supported Arteta on and on. If he's been out of order, he's got to go. The manager is in charge.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But one thing is that, and this is obviously Man United. When Matt Busby took over, he dropped to the bench one player, which the owner really rated, or was a top player. He was moaning like in the back. I think it was behind the manager about the decision. He took the owner aside, or one of the board members aside, and said, "Don't you fucking question one of my decisions again." And that was to the board.
I know. It's a lot different back then. Nowadays, you can't do it.
No, even Ferguson could have done that though. But
yeah. But
these days they want you to be the yes man. Like Glazers want you to be the yes man. But we'll just have to wait and see what they do with Ten Hag. But like, even if Ten Hag doesn't work out, he's still not right. Like Ralph Ragnick, I didn't know who Ralph Ragnick was. We said, "Well, do you watch football?"
I know. You should. I mean, I knew who Ralph Ragnick was.
Yeah, it was like, I'm not great at European football, but even I know he came from RB Leipzig. What he's done at RB Leipzig.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not rocket science.
It ain't. No, it ain't.
Yeah. So, mate. Should we? Talk about Southgate. Do we have to?
Well, we'll go along. Yeah.
Oh, mate, Southgate. Oh, Jesus. We're going into World Cup with this guy. Oh, jeez.
Well, the thing is, I'm not.
Go on.
Sorry. The good job is I don't support England. I'm more of a Scotland fan, but.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you that one. To be honest, mate, part of me wants. Obviously, we over the moon if England won it. I don't think we will. So if we're not going to win it, I don't really get fucking embarrassed to get him out. Because I'm sorry, like our build up, 6 consecutive defeats. You lose to Hungary 4-0. That Nations League, I don't care if people say, I've said it at times, it's been dressed out as glorified friendlies, to be honest, but it's still a tournament anyway. You put your best team out there, or your best team as such, basically the same people that fucked up 2018 and 2020, or 2021, should we say? So you pick the same people that lost to the last two at the World Cup and the Euros, right? Apart from a couple, right? And so you're not picking it off form. And the Nations League, like we finished bottom of the group or something. Like,
yeah, you did, yeah.
So Like, I'm sorry, if you're losing to Hungary 4-0, weren't even in the World Cup, what the fuck are you gonna do in it? Like,
I know, yes.
I've got a scary feeling we're gonna get piped. Right, I wouldn't be surprised if Wales beat us or the USA. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh, here we go. All right, dickhead.
That's a nice way to greet your guests.
How are you, bruv?
I'm trying not to swear, but it's all right. Mate.
Well, I'll give you your opinion on the Ronaldo thing. Go on.
You know what? I think obviously I've seen both parts, first and second.
Right, Steve, I'll just go pop out in a minute. I'll be back. Right.
I think it's some parts it's justified, some parts it's not. But really, if you think about it, like he rightly said, when the whole move to Man City was the talking point, Man United weren't even interested. It's only because City were showing interest, and obviously that's why sort of Man United come and they thought, well, if they have one of their goats go to their rivals, do you know what I mean? It's going to look bad, yeah. So I think really they didn't buy him for his playing ability, as it were, because really at Juve he was going down. Juve he was going down anyways. Juve he didn't play very well. He didn't have a good team around him, and to be fair,
I don't think it was so much that. I just think you had to focus everything around him. Like, it's like what Man United have done. When Man United this season have taken him out, you could play more as a team. Right?
Because of the aura he brings. Like, the thing is, you can see by doing 2 interviews with Piers Morgan, like the first one obviously years ago, and then obviously this one now, it basically says, oh, you know, well, I can do anything. And to be honest, Piers Morgan was so up his ass, it's unreal. Like, literally, he's literally such a
He's got the lube. He's literally got the lube and gone, whoop.
Yeah, literally. He's like, I love you at my club. Oh, I love you so much.
No, I don't want my
Give me a big fat wet kiss, Ronaldo. But yeah, it's just like I think it's because there was that thing in it where he talked about the links with Arsenal well before he went United, didn't it? I think it was before he went United. There was an opportunity he might have gone to Arsenal, and ever since then, I think he actually. What did he do? I think he done a shirt or something with Ronaldo on the back, and he actually like gifted it to him or something like that. And like ever since then, it goes, well, you know, like we're best friends now, aren't we, Ronaldo? Yeah, we lube each other up. Do you know what I mean?
That's the only reason he got the interview in the first place.
Exactly. Exactly. Piers needed something to talk about because obviously he's dead as a journalist, anyways. Ronaldo needed something to show. Oh, you know, I'm still the talked about most thing in the whole world. You know what I mean? It's overshadowing the World Cup at the moment. You know, where we should be talking about the World Cup. You know, it's just petulance. And the thing is, I think it's unfortunately the reason he was great when he was younger. When he was younger, there was no.
But no, he's timed into perfection because the Premier League has stopped, so he knows Ten Hag can't make a statement by leaving him out the team, putting him in a reserve game or something like that because everything stopped.
Yeah.
So now it's just like this overhanging basket of shit that's going to sit there until they get back. Right? So way Man United should be dealing with it. They shouldn't have been saying, oh, yeah, but until we investigate. All you have to do is watch a 90-minute fucking video. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Right? And then just called him up and said, we've heard what you said. Fuck off.
But then this is the thing at the moment. This is the thing.
Because he's breached his own contract anyway.
This is the thing with this day and age. Well, obviously, when he first came to United, there weren't all this social media hype and all that over players. Do you know what I mean? But now, because they've literally, you know, okay, he had a great career at Madrid. No one can sort of deny that. He's had a great career at Madrid. And because of that, and obviously the thing with Messi, everyone, you know, and also this Ballon d'Or thing. The Ballon d'Or can shove so much shit up someone's arse. Like, even like that year that Bayern won the Champions League, they were calling for Lewandowski to get the Ballon d'Or, etc., etc. You know, but then they went and give it to I think it was Ronaldo or Messi. Do you know what I mean? So it's if you're being told as a
Mate, I
footballer,
remember. Trust me, I remember when they gave it to Nedved, it should have gone to Thierry
Yeah.
Henry.
yeah. So the thing is, at the end of the day, if you're being told you can play as shit as you want, you cannot win any titles, but you'll be still considered for the team, considered for Ballon d'Or, etc., etc.
Exactly.
You're not going to try it. And this is why I think the big problem is at Spurs at the moment as well, because there's no, or any team that's not doing very well. You know, at the end of the day, if their players are not good enough, they're going to get guaranteed start. You know. So I mean, look, Nketiah was your biggest thing last year, but now he's been pushed out of the way for Jesus. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but if Jesus
But
doesn't
Eddie
play
knows his
well,
shit.
Eddie knows his shit, but he don't care, Eddie, because he's got 100k a week and the 14 number. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, it's where footballers now is unless obviously like your Man City, your Liverpool. Well, actually, not Liverpool as much, but Man City. If you know you play shit, you're going to get taken off. You know, you're going to get replaced. Yeah. Obviously, Salah, these lot don't matter if they play shit because they're going to get played anyways because obviously they're stated.
Exactly. There's no competition.
What we got now, unfortunately, in this world, which obviously is good to a sense, but can also be negative, is where they're highlighting on these players. You know, I mean, how can would you think back in the day it would have been possible for Thierry Henry to have more followers than Arsenal Football Club? Do you know what I mean? It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not something that back in the day would have been.
It's not possible back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, of course not.
But now two players that
I mean,
literally.
We're going to move on because obviously there's more to talk about. I do want to get some of the ratings for the teams as well. Might do it as a two-part thing. But Southgate.
I think he's out of his depth, and I don't think with him England can do anything because he can't handle the. This is what I basically call him, and this is being as nice as polite as possible. He's a yes man. Yeah, he's not going to turn around and say, well, actually, I don't want to play Mount today. I want to play so-and-so. I don't want to play so-and-so. I want to play so-and-so.
He hasn't picked players that are on form.
No,
let's
exactly.
be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, as much as hang on. People might say, yeah, Harry Kane's the captain. But what's he done? Ivan Toney's been better than him.
Exactly. And you know what? Remember a few years ago, I think it was...
But no one's got the balls to say, take Harry Kane out, put Ivan Toney in.
Was it... I can't remember. Was it if either Defoe or Lennon had one of their best seasons and they didn't take them to the World Cup?
But that's the thing. Right? Yeah. He said when he came in the job, I'm not picking players based on their big name. Right? Yeah. So why is it Kane is still going? Why is it Sterling still going? Yeah. Right? When Ivan Toney, Callum Wilson, these players, I don't know Callum Wilson's in the team, but Ivan Toney, for example, has been playing 10 times better than Harry Kane has done. They've been playing shit all season.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
and he doesn't get noticed. Right? And as soon as you picked him, what does Ivan Toney go and do? He scores a brace at Man City and makes Man City go 5 points behind Arsenal.
But this is what I'm saying about not having the backup that they need to scare the shit out of the players. If Ivan Toney comes that plane, and then Southgate will have the bollocks to say, look, Kane, if you play shit, I'm going to play Toney. Yeah, watch how good he plays. Yeah, this is the thing that's going to be a major for them. You know what? And also, don't forget, Kane's very injury prone. Kane just gets one. I mean, the thing is, also don't forget the people in England's group, Iran, USA, etc. They don't give a shit if they wipe him out. They don't give a shit if they injure him for the rest of the season. They will go in and they'll tackle hard, to stop him from going to goal. So one injury, who are you left with? Nobody. Do you know what I mean? And this is going to be the same problem that England are going to suffer. And whereas it should have been an easy group for them, if they do get a few injuries, like Kane, etc., they're not making out of the group. And it's all down to Southgate, 100%.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just looking at right. So here we go. I'm going to look at this. For example, list of strikers. Callum Rashford's still going, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, Callum. Right. So why ain't Rashford been taken up?
Because he plays for Man United. Simple as.
Yeah, but why is that? Callum Wilson and Ivan Toney can both go.
Exactly.
Rashford, shit. I'm sorry. I'm not relying on Rashford to score any goals in the World Cup. I'm sorry. I don't care what Man United fans think. I don't trust him at all. Tammy Abraham's had a good season in Italy.
Tammy Abraham, yeah.
Yeah.
And
he's been better than Rashford this season.
Absolutely, yeah.
Who was one that was thinking of jumping ship to another country? Was it Hudson-Odoi? I think it was
Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, he was tempted to go to Germany, wasn't he?
No. I meant like his country. Oh, it was someone that was they got offered like their is it Ghana or something like that? But I think they turned them down.
I don't know.
It was Hudson-Odoi because the guy's just not shouting at the England team. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So for obviously Jude Bellingham's got in the team, as we know, right? Why is Grealish there? What's he done? He's been shit. Grealish. He's hardly played.
Again, his price tag, his team. That's the only reason why. I don't see. I mean, they were calling a flop last season, weren't they? 100 million.
But why is James Maddison in it?
You know what? I would actually take Maddison. He's actually played really well.
Is James Maddison going?
Yes.
He's in the squad.
Yeah,
right. I need to probably have a look at the squad again. Easy. Is Ward-Prowse going? No, he's not, is he?
No, he ain't. No.
So why ain't Ward-Prowse going instead of Grealish? He can score a free kick. He can score a penalty.
This is the thing. It's like they said as well.
You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. They all sort the same shit. They come up with same shit that we're going to back the team. We're going to poke on players on form, and they don't pick the same fucking ones all the time.
And you know what? I wouldn't start Pickford in the thing. I'd start Pope.
No. Oh, fuck off. No, Ramsdale.
Okay,
Ramsdale's been the best out of all three of them.
First Ramsdale, then I'd do Pope as backup.
Yeah, but it'll pick Pickford, dinosaur hands.
To be honest, right, because I'm an Everton fan, I do agree Ramsdale should be the number one.
Yeah, I think
I do agree with that.
I think so.
Gotta get him in there.
But still, Pope, second best for me. I think.
I can live it up.
Yeah. But then a fair games. Like I'd like to see, obviously, say I don't know, Ramsdale in the first one, say Pope in the second, and then fuck Pickford and then put Ramsdale back in the third.
Honestly, but anyway, we'll move on. Obviously, mid-season. What have you made of everyone's season so far? Who's been a standout team for you, James?
God, sticky. Probably Arsenal, because I did not because of the fact none of us expected you to be top of the league at this stage of the season, and the fact you started off really well. So I'd probably say Arsenal, and credit to you for doing really well so far.
I wouldn't say that. For me, if I wasn't picking my own team, I'd take Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle.
I they could still do more, if you know what I mean. I think Newcastle can. I think Newcastle need another couple of transfer windows, and I think they could be up there, properly. If their team right now, if Almiron gets injured or something like that, they're screwed.
Yeah. So, absolutely.
They haven't got enough squad depth now. They
run, but I think to be a full where you say they're the standout team, I'd say they need a couple more transfer windows. And to be fair, with the manager they got, I don't see them having any problems getting even good young British talent, really. You know, which is obviously what we're actually looking for in the Premier League, so we can look forward to these World Cups and we can see progression. Obviously, hopefully, if they get picked.
Right. So I'm gonna quickly go through these teams now and quickly rate them. And obviously, we're going to start with Arsenal in alphabetical order. Arsenal. Sorry, I didn't get time to do the a tier maker for it. But I'll do a tier maker I've got to do a tier maker for the Qatar England because I'll do the rating straight after the game probably if I get time for some games. Because we're trying to do two. There's both groups, 2 groups are getting played in one day, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to see if we can do 1 game for each group. So we're not doing all the games, so we're just doing 2. So it cuts it down. So yeah, I'm gonna start with Arsenal with this tier maker. Also, fantasy football. I will tonight upload and get it working. I will set it up and then I'll put it on the community tab for everyone to go and as well as also on Twitter, on Instagram, so everyone can go and put their team in the table. I don't think we're going to be doing any prizes though, to be honest, because like I've still got the Christmas prizes to give away to the EPL one. So sorry, I ain't mega rich. It comes out of my own pocket.
Yeah, you are.
No. It comes out my own pocket. The same as I donate to the charity as well.
Bless you.
So, anything that helps. But yeah. So Arsenal. James, what are you gonna give him?
What's the grades? Is it like A to F or is it?
No, what is 0 to 10?
0 to 10. So 10's
10
like
being the greatest.
10 being the best. I'd probably say 9.
Okay.
I think overall really good. Still a few things to work on, but overall you've been really good.
This is gonna kill him. Nui?
No, I'm gonna be like unbiased football. I'm gonna say I've been genuine. No. I'm being genuine. I've been like, oh, they're gonna drop. But obviously they have got a good run of form together. I'd say just to bruise my ego a bit less, I'll go 8.
You can't help it. There's still things to work on. And to be honest, look, the reason I'd say 10 is because it's been our best ever start.
It's been your best
ever.
But the thing is, again, what you got to think about is, and this isn't a dig or anything, but don't forget the teams that around you that have played poorly. Chelsea's, Liverpool.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
but
the thing is, I know obviously Chelsea, you've beaten them quite a few times in the past few seasons, but like Liverpool and stuff, obviously you have got smashed by them. So at the end of the day, it's again, not taking away from them, but I wouldn't say 10 just yet. I'd say wait till you get, because also don't forget one thing I obviously want to make clear about. A lot of people keep talking about but in this point of last seasons, no one's lost the league, etc. There hasn't been a massive World Cup in between it, And the thing is, a World Cup.
I'm going on the first half of the week. The reason I say 10 is that I've predicted we weren't going to be anywhere near this. I said you've been smoking drugs, right? So, yeah.
I think it's still a bit early for a 10, even if you are being a bit biased. But I think it's if they've had a good start.
I'll go 9 then. I'll go 9.
Yeah, that would not be fair.
Bournemouth.
Up and down. I'm going to be very generous. I'm going to give him a 7.
James, what are you going to give him?
Same, 7. I think they've done all right since Gary O'Neill took charge. So they've done all right.
Okay. Yeah, they had a poor start to the season. Scott Parker was out of order in what he was saying. Got kicked it out. And since then, actually, they've been on the up and actually been pretty good, pretty decent, to be honest. So I'd say for them, 8 from where they started. So I'd say an 8 for me.
Fair enough, yeah.
Brentford.
Amazing. I think
They've done really well
they've done
this
very
season.
well. Again, one of the underdogs in the coming into it. Not a lot of people expected a lot from them.
4-0.
Yeah, yeah, for Man United. I would say a very healthy 8.
Yeah. What are you going to give him, James?
7. I think they've been pretty solid.
Okay.
I think for the football alone to Man United, I think that's worth the 8.
Yeah. Mate, I couldn't believe that when that was coming through. I just finished my rating stream and I was like, "You joking, bruv?" Brighton Hove Albion. I'll go with you, Nui. They've been very good, actually. To be fair,
they've been a good team,
especially since they lost their manager.
I think
I missed one out as well. Shit.
I think it's they've had a decent season. Obviously, they are always very dangerous, no matter who they play. So I'll probably go with them as a 7.
Okay. James, what do you say?
I'd say 7 as well. I think, considering they lost Potter, I think the manager's done pretty well there. My only problem with
I was going to
Brighton
go
is
8 because I think 8 is because usually I put 8 is very good, and 6 is an average. So I would have said 8 because this like so you're in a Europa Conference League place, for example.
true, yeah.
And whilst you've had a manager change as well, plus you've not got like you also knocked Arsenal, who were on a massive one. You want knock them out the cup. So for me 8 for me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Aston Villa,
Much better,
guys.
Gerrard. Much better. Gerrard.
They're much better without Gerrard, but
still, they're missing that. They're missing some key component. Obviously, they've got the right players like Buendia. They've got Coutinho. Good evening. But I think he could do a bit well. Just give him a transfer window. But at the moment, I'd say they're solid 7.5.
Okay, James, what do you say?
Probably 6. I think they've got a good manager in Emery, but as we saw what happened with Gerrard, I can't mark them more than 6.
So,
go on, Steve-O, your turn. He can't multitask, bless him.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do something at the same time. There you go. I have to do this every time. I've got to get a clip. I've got to go get a clip. I've got to get a clip of this every time I play Aston Villa now. What?
He needs a man behind the screen, I tell you. A producer or something.
It's the good evening. Here you go. Fuck's sake.
Language.
Fuck off. Honestly.
I didn't know the English speak French.
There you go.
Good evening. Good evening.
I have to do that, so I gotta get a clip of it. Good evening. It's yes, Aston Villa for me, I would have given them 5. I was expecting with their squad they should be doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Yes, Steven Gerrard was. And do you know the reason why? As soon as Gerrard was gone, they've gone and smashed Leicester.
Yeah.
Like 4.
Yeah.
For 4. So they knew how good they are, and yet they decided to down tools on their fans.
But
I hate teams. I hate players, a set of players for a team that drop their tools. Right? I'm sorry. I can't stand it. You forget the most important thing about football. You forget the fans, right? The fans have to go through all the pain while you're trying to get a manager out, right? And possibly get relegated, right? when you know you're good enough not to be nowhere near it. And you can see Aston Villa nowhere near the relegation zone.
But
But
the problem is, if they play well underneath him, they're gonna turn around and they're gonna
but at least show some fight.
yeah. But
As some of the games, it didn't even look like it.
in this day and age, unfortunately, again, with the way football has gone, unless you're getting really terrible results, you are not going to be let go. Whatever the reason why they hate Gerrard, whatever reason, they didn't want to play for him. Yeah, and Arsenal have done this as well, where they didn't like this person, they didn't like that person, they played crap, they got rid of them, etc. Man United exactly the same. So at the end of the day, it's a common thing. So unfortunately, the fans don't come into it because they don't want that manager there for whatever reason. So
there you go.
that's why they're down tools, really. I don't think it's because of them. I think it's just obviously the situation.
That's just how I feel on it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Crystal Palace, I've always thought it was going to be a more difficult season for them to win. And they're only 11th, to be fair. So
I think Palace, for who they got and their team-wise, I think they should be doing a bit more better. They could as another team that could certainly punish teams at the right time. So I mean, I'm not really impressed by them. I'm just not really interested by them at all this season. But I'll give them a 5.
James, what do you think?
I'd probably say 6. They've been a bit up and down. I think Vieira has done a decent job there, but they have been a bit up and down this season.
I'll give you that one. Good quoting of a banner here. I swear to God. What next? I think it's Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, Chelsea.
Yeah.
This will be fun. Chelsea.
Awful. I think absolutely awful.
You fucking ain't much better.
Actually, we're actually higher up than Chelsea at the moment. Thank you.
Oh, well done. Do you want a top 4 award?
We're fine, thank you. We'll take the Audi.
Shameless.
On a level. Tuchel, I think they down tools on him too soon. I think he was one of their best managers. I think he's such a nice guy as well. But I just don't see them as good as they should be.
Yeah.
Obviously, again, because of the Roman money's gone, they can't obviously financial fair play as well. To be fair, they can't really go out and buy anyone. So, yeah, I mean, you'd expect more from them. Obviously, being champions of Europe, etc. But I think they just went on a downfall. And but they're a team that can potentially rise up in the second half of the season.
Yeah, we got to quickly move. 9 o'clock is another. I've got another stream at 9. So
I think probably about I'll probably say 7.
Okay, Fulham. Sorry, James. Give me your Chelsea one.
5. I think Chelsea have been very poor. I mean, personally, they should give Potter time because he's only just about. But I question their additions, that like Sterling and Aubameyang. I don't get why they bought Aubameyang. I'll never know. For me, Aubameyang's done in the Premier League. He's done.
He had a good run at Barcelona, and then they thought, "Oh, brilliant! Let's grab him while he's good." And obviously, he turned out to be.
Do you know what? The reason we sort of took more of the piss out of Aubameyang than we should have done is because Chelsea fans were having a go at us saying that they're going to use Aubameyang to score a brace against us. You know what I mean? So it was more pointed at Chelsea fans the fact you got Aubameyang and you still can beat us. Yeah. Basically, a very actual proper at Aubameyang show. Yeah, but there you go. Because I want to actually do that. To be fair, Fulham. James.
I'd say an 8. I think Fulham have done pretty well this season. I like how
9th, mate.
I like Marco Silva's got them playing this season, so they've been really good. So I'd say an 8.
Newey.
Yeah, I think I matched that. Fulham have been one of those teams that you think, they've just come up from the Championship. They're not going to do very well, but they have really done very well. And I mean, I've always enjoyed watching Fulham.
I was gonna give them a 9, to be fair.
I
For
think
their
I'm
ninth
probably
place.
better, 8.5. I think really.
I'll be on the fair side. I'll give them 9 for me, because you should the running on is quiet, and they look dangerous as well. I mean, they need to put us away for our own mistakes. So yeah, 9 for me. And then we move. I think it's Elm. I don't know. It's Liverpool or Leeds. It's probably Leeds next, isn't it? Leeds. James, what are you thinking? I was going to say a 4 to be fun.
I'll probably say a 5. I think when they had an all right start, and then they had a right slump, and then obviously Marsh was on the sack. But then since they won Anfield, they picked up. So I'll probably say a 5 just.
Nui?
Yeah, I'd say about 5 as well. Nothing too.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. This will be fun. Liverpool.
Go on, James.
Right.
James.
Right, but as much as I like it, as much as I like they're not nowhere near the Champions League, I'd probably say 6. By their standards, they haven't been that great.
Yeah.
No, I'd say that they're poorer than that. Really, they're just the games that they were expected to win, they just didn't. I'd say 5.
5, yeah. I would go 3.
Just because of the right.
I'm sorry, I don't care. They should be at the top. They've gone from a quad with the same team. They've gone from a quad to winning fuck all. I'm sorry, you can't be 1 minute in a Champions League final and then stop getting beaten by nearly getting beaten by Brighton in your own backyard.
But this is it. They got too complacent. They didn't make transfers. They didn't really
arrogance as well. And now they're getting, and now their owners are trying to get them people to buy a controlling stake so they can finance the rebuild, not them. You know, Leicester City.
I would say 7.
Ronaldo said he wanted us to win it. He might not be wrong, you know. Leicester City. I'm gonna go 4.
I don't know.
Mate, they couldn't buy a win to save your life. Like, it should have. For me, Rodgers should have been gone.
You know, I agree. I'd say 4 as well.
Okay, maybe I'll switch mine down to a 5 then.
Mate, your team's coming, don't worry.
Watch what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Manchester City.
I think they've been...
I'm going to say it.
They haven't started yet. They haven't got into that gear yet.
Yeah, I was going to say 7.
Yeah, I think about 7.5 I was going to say.
Yeah. 7.5.
Yeah.
I mean, they're being outperformed by Arsenal right now.
Yeah. I mean, there was more expectations from Haaland. There was so much talk about him.
Again, it's all focused on Haaland, right? And because when you took the Haaland out the team, all of a sudden they can't score.
This is something I want to say. This is what I've told people over the summer and stuff like that. Haaland isn't that great. I've watched him in the Bundesliga for 3-4 years, however long it was he was in the Bundesliga. Yeah, okay. He started off as well in Dortmund. He was getting hat tricks after hat tricks after hat tricks. He was winning games for them, etc. They thought, right, this is the answer to Lewandowski. But after a while, it just eases off. and
Yeah.
he then needs to be, instead of creating the chances, he needs to be fed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is why I was saying to people, do not overblow Haaland. Because yes, he can score, but he's also not that good. What has he won in a sense to get him this?
Exactly. Manchester United.
Poor. With Ronaldo,
Well,
without Ronaldo, good.
yeah. Should we do one with Ronaldo? 3.
With Ronaldo, 2.
We're with Ronaldo 1.
Without
I'll go that far.
Ronaldo, I'd say 8.
Okay. Without Ronaldo, 8. I'd say 7. To be fair.
I think it's they thought they needed Ronaldo, but they actually don't. So maybe if they use him less in the season, they'll be higher up. So, but I think I've seen like United play without him. They're just more free, fluent football. So, and obviously they're more happier. So, yeah, 8.
Okay, 8. James, what are you going for?
I'd say 6. I can see what Ten Hag's trying to do, but there's still holes in that team, so I'd say 6.
At least you can see what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
exactly, yeah.
Like Arsenal at one point, you didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
No.
Let me just change that quickly to Newcastle because this one's going to be an interesting one. Oops, spelled it wrong. But Newcastle United. I'm gonna go 9. Straight out 9, done. Brilliant. Can't fault them.
Yeah, I'll say 9.
Yeah, I think so. The way they've just sort of like come out of the trap, you know, literally
they're big quiet as well. They've been quiet about it as well.
Yeah.
Not. Right, Nottingham Forest. I said give this team time and it will work itself out and they will survive.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, nah, they're shit, they're dead. Then they want to beat Liverpool. Then they've gone and what was it? They've got out of the last 5 games, they have got 2 wins and 2 draws. Right? They've got 8 points out of their last 5 games.
Yeah.
Right? Hold everyone. They will eventually find form and get out.
When I saw that Lingard went there, I was like, that's it. They're going to sort of transform, and they made pretty good transfers anyway. So I think they were the most busiest team in the transfer window, weren't they?
Well, they put a whole team, but obviously it needs time, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it needs
exactly.
time.
I think they're a very good team. I'd say 8.
8. Okay. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna go Southampton. Just lost their manager Hassan Hootel. Southampton. I'm gonna say 6.
Yeah, standard 6.
Standard
5.
6.
I'd say 5.
Okay, 5. I'm gonna change that to. Here we got next. Oh no, we got next. This is gonna be fun. I know we got next. I had to do that.
Abuse of power.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Go on, I'll hear from James first before I give my.
6. I don't think Spurs have been that brilliant, to be honest.
Fucking generous.
Well, I haven't given my. Well, when it comes to Everton, I'll give my a bit honesty graded.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit! I forgot Everton. Yeah, I forgot.
I will do that last.
Last. I'm not really impressed at the moment. I'd probably say
That's why the buying profile's there.
I'd probably play 7 for just purely because Son's been terrible the whole season. I still don't understand why Kane has to play as a DM, CM, LF, RM, GK, LP, RB, CDM. I don't get it.
And you said 7.
I don't get it. No,
On table, bruv.
yeah, pure 7. You say,
Fossil.
but hold on. You still got like Kulu. You got Benton Court.
Fossil football.
Just because you're 1 year, you had a good start. Relax yourself, little man.
Stop.
Yeah, but no. Also,
Mate,
Richarlison.
you've won the amount of titles that fucking Sheffield Wednesday or Derby have won for fucking hell. Fuck, shut up. Don't talk to me about titles and shit.
I didn't say titles, did I? I said
Just, well, how good teams are, because you're on the level of like your actual level is Derby.
piss off. No, also all seriousness, without like Richarlison, without Kulu, without Bentancur, it wouldn't be such a good score. But I think they've made a real big difference to the team. So really for them it's 7. But yeah, as I said, I just can't understand why Kane doesn't play as a striker. I just don't understand. Richarlison plays more as a striker.
Conte's never heard of a striker, no. Never heard of it.
Richarlison plays more of a striker than he does.
I'm going to say...
Thank you, Everton.
4. 4.
You would, wouldn't you? I'll be nice and
I'm
honest.
being generous.
No, you're not being generous. You're just being an arsehole.
No, I'm being generous. No, Everton.
Oh,
Dangerous.
Christ.
God, I want to hear this rant.
I ain't
3.
got long. I've got 6 minutes, man.
Yeah. 3. Can't score at all. We can't score goals at all. And it's the worst attack I've seen in my life.
I'm going to say, yeah, I'll go 3.
I'm going to be... I don't know. I don't know.
Just pick a number.
I'm going to go probably... Just to be a bit of an arsehole, I'm going to go 3.5.
Oh, you're a dick. He's a dick. He picked a 3, okay? Don't listen to him. He's a dick. Right, when this motherfucker's 3, like we're gonna have that banter of our lives, trust me. That's his mouth talking.
That's my ass.
Yeah, we don't know which one. West Ham United. They've been 4. I'd say 3.
Yeah, 3.5.
Oh, you stop it! You
go halfway between.
3.
Yeah, 3.5.
What the fuck are you doing in the background?
Can't, mate. You got 4 minutes.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Poor again. Bottom of the league. 2.
2.
2.5. No, seriously, no, 2. Yeah, they've been very poor.
Generous.
That's been very generous. I mean, the players that they've got, they should be doing better. But yeah.
And that's it. That's done. There you go. There. Fine. Look, I know everyone wants to get off. I've got a stream at 9 for a preview for the World Cup itself. And yeah, make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. James, thanks for coming on as always.
Cheers, Steve. Thanks for having me on.
No, always. Nuri,
Yes, my brother.
right? Right, you're a dickhead, but I love you. Right, yeah, but
Yeah, no,
yeah.
it's all good. Nice to be back, and hopefully, with more streams, I could be back a bit more. But we'll try. I'll try a bit more to come back on, mate. But yeah, we'll talk over text.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get that sorted. Don't worry about that. But yeah,
Right.
thanks, guys,
See you
coming
later.
on. Yeah, take care. Everyone, stay safe, stay
Peace.
well, and yeah, head over there. I'm gonna quickly just drop my next channel in the description. My next show, sorry. Copy, and then a paste. Yes. So that's the link there. Go and do that right now, and we'll see you over there. Take care. Bye.